Hey guys, what's going on, dudes? It is David here. We are back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we're going to be talking about NASCAR. Not only NASCAR, we're going to be talking about in today's video. We're going to be talking about a specific driver for NASCAR. And if you guys do not know, this coming weekend, this coming Saturday, it's actually going to be the Bristol night race for the NASCAR Cup Series and the NASCAR playoffs. It's going to be the first round of the Xfinity Series playoffs, and I don't think the trucks are going there, so the trucks won't be racing, but it's definitely going to be Xfinity and Cup. And the last time we were there, last time we were at Bristol, whew, man, they had fans there. It was a great experience. I saw some YouTubers that went there, like Eric Eatsep and Joseph Lombard. But yeah, when it comes to Bristol, when it comes to Bristol and the race specifically, there's been a certain driver that's been able to dominate Bristol for the past couple of years, and that driver we're going to be talking about today is Mr. Kyle Busch. If you guys do not know this, Kyle Busch is actually the defending NASCAR Cup Series champion. You would not be able to tell that, considering the fact that Kyle Busch does not have at least one win this season. He does not even have one win this season. Kyle Busch is a 2019 NASCAR Cup Series champion. He doesn't have a win. Now, the reason why we're going to be talking about Kyle Busch today is because I believe this is Kyle Busch's best chance to get his win. Now, we all know Kyle Busch is very good at Bristol. He's done the sweep. He's done the sweep at Bristol twice. Not once, but twice. And if you guys don't know what the sweep is in NASCAR, the sweep is when you sweep all three races in a single weekend that take place at the same track. And only one person in the Cup Series has been able to complete the sweep, or just in general, and that is Kyle Busch. And Kyle Busch has done it twice. And funny enough, it was at Bristol. Kyle Busch, I think he did it back in, I want to say 2008, and then he did it, I think it was 2015 that he did the sweep. But I do know this. Kyle Busch has done the sweep twice, and it's both happened at Bristol. And I'm actually going to tell you this. When you do the sweep at a certain NASCAR track, they actually give you a broom. They actually give you a broom, and I've seen Kyle Busch celebrate with the broom, and he's like sweeping it past because he swept all the races. This is the reason why I think Kyle Busch is going to win this coming weekend when it comes to Bristol. It's the best chance for him to get a win. I mean, if you look at the other current tracks, I mean, there are other opportunities for Kyle Busch to be able to get his first win of this season, but if you look at the schedule, Bristol stands out like a sore thumb. I mean, after Bristol's next round, and you go to Las Vegas, you go to Talladega, and then you go to the Roval, which Kyle Busch has never even won, even though the Roval's only had 2 races so far. Then in the final, before the final 4 is set, you go to what was the tracks? I know Martinsville was, Kansas, Texas, and Martinsville. Kansas, Kyle Busch is okay there. Texas, I'd probably say he's really good at Texas. So Texas is probably up there with one of the tracks that Kyle Busch probably get a win in. And then Martinsville is debatable. It depends on really what happens in that situation. But yeah, Bristol, yeah, that's his best option. Kyle Busch, ever since Darrell Waltrip retired, Kyle Busch has owned that track. Like, they should rename it Kyle Busch Motor Speedway, and I would. If they ever did that for a race, they probably did that for his final race at Bristol when it comes to him retiring. But there's no way Kyle Busch is going to be even retiring in the next couple of years. The guy is only 33 years old. The guy is 33 years old, has more than 50 wins. Yeah, Jeff Gordon's record of you see that record? Jeff Gordon's record of 93 wins. That's going to be in danger in about 10 years. Or probably not even 10 years, probably about 5 years. I mean, if Kyle Busch ends up not winning another race for the rest of his career, which there is no chance in hell that's actually going to happen, because Kyle Busch at least has won a race in every one of his seasons, if I remember right. So, yeah, Bristol. It's gonna. I know one thing when it comes to Bristol, it's gonna create a lot of tempers, and it's gonna create a lot of excitement, because short tracks create a lot of tempers. I mean, not really last week at Richmond, because Richmond is probably the worst, probably the most boring short track out of all of them. And there's only 3 short tracks. There's Bristol, there's Richmond, and there's Martinsville. Martinsville creates hella excitement, and so does Bristol. I'd probably say Bristol creates a little bit more excitement than Martinsville due to Bristol being a 2 to 3 groove track. And Martinsville is technically a 2 groove track, but the outside is not as good as it is on the inside. So Martinsville is just not really up there with Bristol. If you had to give me a grading scale, or I put like a tier list, Bristol is at the top. Martinsville is right below Bristol, and then Richmond's all the way down here. Richmond is all the way down here. Martinsville, Bristol, Richmond. That Richmond race last weekend was exciting at first stage, but it was honestly probably one of the most boring, exciting races I've ever seen in NASCAR, and yeah, that's not really good. So they need to do something with that Richmond track. They probably need to add some PJ1 in there like they did with Bristol. And hey, maybe we got a race, because if they could add a second and third groove to Richmond, that can definitely 100% improve the racings. But in terms of Bristol this coming weekend, I only see a few likely favorites to win this race. I mean, you got Kevin Harvick, you got Denny Hamlin, you got Brad Keselowski, who won this past weekend. You got Chase Elliott, who I think won the Bristol race. Oh yeah, wait, no, it wasn't Chase Elliott. Who was it? Oh man, how did I forget? I forgot who won the Bristol race. I think it was Chase Elliott. I know spring Bristol race. Yeah, let's not talk about that, because Brad Keselowski ended up winning that race, and we all know how Brad Keselowski ended up winning that race. Yeah, Joey Logano and Chase Elliott, they're probably gonna remember this. I mean, Chase Elliott and Martin Truex Jr. seemed to be cool, because last weekend there was a point in the race where Chase Elliott was behind Martin Truex Jr. And he could have bumped him, he could have turned him, but he decided to be respectful, because Chase Elliott is a very, very respectable driver, and I really, really appreciate the way he did it, not taking out Martin Truex Jr., knowing it could cost him a chance at a championship, and knowing down the line that Martin Truex Jr., even though Martin Truex Jr. probably thought it was the right thing to do, there could have possibly been a third movie to that rivalry, and Martin Truex Jr. could end up taking Chase Elliott out of a championship chance at Phoenix, or possibly even before, because we all know how Chase Elliott has issues with Joe Gibbs' cars at Martinsville. Yeah, that Denny Hamlin moment, let's not really talk about that moment, because Chase Elliott probably that's probably one of Chase Elliott's most defining moments, and it's not a very good moment, because Denny Hamlin just absolutely completely dumped him. So yeah, in terms of Bristol, I only see those are the main favorites I see. I mean, if you want me to say an underdog for this one, I'd probably give you Matt DiBenedetto, because Matt DiBenedetto has been very, very, very strong at Bristol. Of course, if you guys remember last year, or if you guys don't remember, last year Matt DiBenedetto was in the 95 car for the Vine Family Racing, and he went to the night Bristol race and pretty much almost dominated the whole race, up until I'd probably say the last 20 to 30 laps, where he started getting caught by Denny Hamlin, and I saw everybody in the stands, they wanted Matt DiBenedetto to win, because they wanted an underdog to win. The Vine Family Racing wasn't even on the level they are right now, and Matt DiBenedetto was about to go on and win Bristol. So that's how you could tell, like, everybody was behind him, but unfortunately for him, Denny Hamlin ended up catching him, passing him, and going on to win this race. So yeah, when it comes to the Bristol race this coming Saturday, the likely favorites: Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is most out of any of them, because Kyle Busch is just really, really dominant. And underdog, Matt DiBenedetto, I'd probably throw in Ryan Newman there, because Ryan Newman seems to do good at Bristol, and he's really, really tough to pass. So Ryan Newman has a very good car when it comes to this Bristol race. Watch out, it's going to be a very, very exciting one. But if you had to throw me like a dark horse for Bristol, Chase Elliott. Even though I'd probably actually throw William Byron in there, because William Byron seems to do decent at Bristol. So yeah, William Byron probably be my dark horse. Underdog is probably going to be Ryan Newman or Matt DiBenedetto. And I've already said the favorites many times: Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski. All those guys are probably going to be favorites, because all those guys have been dominant either this season or at that specific track. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please do smash the like button. I'll be posting more sports content for you guys to see in the coming days, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification so you know my videos go live, and put in the comments down below, who do you think is going to win Bristol? But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace.